Morning, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about basically what types of silver are good if you're a new stacker. And the reason I'm doing this video is I actually met with someone today, and we had kind of talked a little bit about silver. He had some questions. He's new to stacking. I got him his first ounce, made a trade with him, and then he ended up picking up another one, and he said he had some at home, so it probably wasn't his first ounce. But the first question I always like to ask new stackers is, why are you buying silver? What's the reason you're buying it? It's a common question because a lot of people out there are buying silver for the wrong reasons. If you think buying silver or buying gold, you're going to get rich quick overnight, it's probably not going to happen. It's not the way to go. If you're looking for an overnight get rich quick. However, I will say there are a ton of perks into collecting silver or investing in silver, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today in today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel out. And hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, and leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, especially if you're new to stacking, because right now I think a lot of new people will be coming into the market as silver gets talked about. Now, unfortunately, most people come into the market during the jump, and you can let me know, did you get in when silver was kind of higher than it is now or lower than it is now? I've talked to some people that were buying silver at $5 an ounce. I've talked to some people that were buying silver at $40 an ounce. Depending on when you've gotten in, really has a big impact on your perception of silver. I got in at pretty much right where we're at now. However, I bought all the way down to $15, and I loved it down at $15, $16. However, I also bought some when it got up to $28, $29. But well, when I say 29, I mean 29 spot, because I've never actually bought over $29. I picked up some ounces at $29, but that's on the extreme high end, and there ain't a whole lot of them. So my dollar cost average is still relatively really low. So one of the things that I tell people is, right now with everything going on, I look for silver. I'm always on the lookout for silver, and I showed you guys in a previous video. It was a while back, so I don't mind breaking these out again. This right here is just what I call, I know some people like junk silver. That would be your mercury dimes, your silver quarters, that type of stuff. But this right here I call junk silver also. And what I mean by that, why I call it junk silver, is you see how it's not real pretty? It's just you're holding ounces. That's it. And these ounces happen to be like 40, 50 years old. I know someone left me a comment about one specific ounce. I don't remember which one it was, being a commemorative ounce. And when you buy these generic, I guess you can call them rounds or ounces, you'll see differences in sizes. And a lot of it has to do with just the shapes. I've had people say, well, this one looks like it feels like it weighs more than this one. The shape and the thickness will have a big impact on how an ounce feels. But most ounces should be 999, just 3 nines. Because back in the day, 3 nines was the thing that pretty much everybody did. And these, to me, are the cheapest 1 ounce coins that you can actually get in your stack. There's not anything special about them. This right here, it looks like a Pegasus round. Kind of cool there. But it was from, by the looks of it, a casino. So pretty cool there. Just different stuff. It's not shiny. Obviously, you can tell it's really tarnished. It has silver value. If you're buying silver because you're worried about a dollar collapse and you just want to make sure you have a little bit of money saved up for something, then this is the way to go, in my opinion. The cheapest silver that you can add to your stack. Now, here's the thing, though. During different times, you can pick up coins at pretty close to junk silver prices. And I'm going to show you guys a couple here that I have here. This right here is a coin right now that there's a lot of them out there. This is a Philharmonic, but this is actually a sovereign coin. So that means a sovereign coin means a government put this coin out. It's backed by their government. It's guaranteed to be real. It has a lot of perks to it. It says it's 150 euros. So pretty cool. It's from the Republic of Austria. It's a pretty coin. It's a cheap ounce of silver. And when I say cheap, I mean there's not a huge premium on it, especially if you're comparing it to something like an American Silver Eagle. This one next to it, this is an American Silver Eagle. Most of you guys have seen these at some point. This is a really popular coin. A lot of people like this coin. The demand on it is extremely high. It's recognized all around the world. So a lot of people like these. However, you pay a higher premium for that one. And then one of the other things that I like to look for are coins like this. So this coin right here happened to have been a coin that they made a lot of them. They made a fair amount of them. And when they rolled out, they were relatively inexpensive. But when you make a coin that's relatively inexpensive, it's silver, you have a couple different types of people are looking for this coin right here. So you've got your stackers, first of all, the people that are just looking for an ounce of silver. They want to add it into their collection. But then you also have the people that are buying it now because the queen has passed away, and they like that. And they're like, well, it's not that they like that the queen passed away, but they like the coin as a memory of Queen Elizabeth, even though the queen is probably on more coins than probably anybody else. But they like that idea that she's on it. And then when you flip it around, it has Darth Vader on it. Now, Darth Vader, obviously, if you're a Star Wars fan, it's an awesome coin to have. So a lot of people like that. So it brings, now you're looking at 3 different types of people that are searching for these coins, that are looking to get these. And if they can get them at a relatively low price, they buy them up quick. And they don't just buy 1 or 2. You guys know I bought a couple tubes of them because I know the demand on them will be high at some point. Worst case scenario, if you pick up a coin like this, relatively cheap, you're not out much, in my opinion. The premiums on this when these came out were relatively low compared to what silver was at. And essentially, it has a lot of people that are looking for it. Now, on this coin, the premiums have actually gone up on this coin, and it's held a good value, in my opinion. So a lot of people they like that. The question came up, but if I just want to get ounces because I'm worried about a collapse, should I be buying the collectible stuff or just junk, whatever, silver? So if you have no silver in your collection, with everything going on right now, I would be focused on trying to get ounces. However, I'm always looking to pick up, like I said, deals like this. That way I can later trade these and possibly get a little extra silver. I'll give you a great example. Maybe someone will throw me a generic round for this plus a silver quarter. Now I've got something extra essentially in my deal. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is what a silver quarter looks like. You can see when you hold the coins in your hands, if you work in a register anytime and you have access to change, I always would recommend that you put all the change in your hand, put it between 2 fingers, and just scroll right down the side of the ridge. Look for anything that has a silvery color that jumps out at you, because these you can still find in your change, and you can find them for free, especially if you get some YouTuber that accidentally makes a mistake and maybe rolls some up in a paper roll, kind of like this. And then all of a sudden he's cleaning up his house, he's taking a bunch of change back, and boom. And then all of a sudden the bank gets it, sells it to a business, and then all of a sudden the business opens it up and you get something like that mixed in the mix. I know I've been told do not do this ever since I made the mistake and rolled a bunch of $50 and quarters up and took them back. And now I joke about it a little bit more because the pain has eased off a little bit, but it was a mistake. So make sure if you've got silver, I'd probably put it in plastic instead of paper. However, it's still a bad habit for me because I've done it for so long. And I like my rolls just to all match. And I don't have enough little plastic tubes for everything. And I don't want to be paying too much for plastic, which brings me to a whole nother thing. I've had people ask me, well, if you don't want to pay for plastic, why do you put so many of your rounds in little capsules? Well, the reason a lot of my stuff is in capsules is because one of the companies that I order from, which is Universal Coin and Bullion, they put all their coins in basically capsules. Unless you're buying a lot of them, they're not going to send me 500 all in capsules. They will put it in a monster box or little tubes and that type of stuff. But if they're going to send you a couple at a time, I tend to pick up a lot of deals. I read the flyers, I read the magazines, I check the emails every week, and I look for deals. But for those people that are right now just on the fence of buying, I'm not making any financial recommendations to you. I'm telling you guys what I do. I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the dip. I had someone else say in a comment today, buy. And then somebody else wrote under the comment saying, why would you buy? Why wouldn't you wait for it to go lower? There's a strong possibility that we may not see it go much lower. And I know it's always easy to root the other way or root for what you want, but a lot of people are expecting to see silver prices go lower, and they may miss the boat altogether. And that's going to be bumming for them people. But for those people that especially don't have a lot of silver, to me, this is a buying opportunity right now. The prices can flip. I always find it interesting, not even a couple months ago, we had $24 silver, and now we've got it down to 22, and you don't have a lot of people buying. A lot of people are thinking it's going to go lower. They're waiting on it to go lower because maybe they heard on the news, maybe they heard on another YouTube channel. It only takes one YouTuber to start talking about something before all of a sudden other YouTubers pick it up. And I'm not saying that YouTubers are copying each other. I'm just saying that YouTubers will hear other videos and it's easy to be convinced to take that standpoint. Me, I'm on the standpoint of prices cannot go a whole lot lower. I'm also on the standpoint that there's a lot of buying right now. And I know someone said that the stacker community is minuscule compared to the world buying or the world selling. And the world as a whole is selling. Here's the thing. The world as a whole may be selling, maybe they're buying, but another factor is that the dollar is losing value every day. As the dollar continues to be reprinted more and more, it's going to get to the point where it doesn't really buy you that much. And I think we're going to see a crazy shift that a lot of people just are not ready for. And that's why I'm picking up opportunities now to pick up coins where I can. Now, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Picking up stuff can be as cheap as, well, I thought that was going to be a silver $50. It can be as cheap as picking up a silver dime or even a silver quarter every week. I knew one kid that he was buying a couple silver dimes every single week when he got paid. He's now sitting on a mega stack. My son used to buy like an ounce of silver here and there a week, and now he's got a really good stack. So the key is getting into the silver. And it's not just that it's a hedge against inflation. It's also a great savings account because you are saving your money. It's not like once you build up a collection, you're going to be quick to want to go cash it in. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts, especially to new stackers that are out there. Keep stacking, my friends. I think we've got some good profits ahead of us. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. You guys have a great night, day, afternoon. It's nighttime here, so you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and take care, everybody. Bye-bye.